This is a brutally honest song about love's aftermath.
Hmm.
Can you tell me about the moment that you picked up the pen and you were just in your feelings about this? What was the experience that really drew this song out of you?
Oof. It started with the music. I wanted to have this song in the album. I wanted to write the power ballad, the strong chorus sounding song that you want people to sing with you, that you want to sing in your car while driving and crying at the same time with the windows down or alone at your house, just like in your feelings, crying about something that has come to an end. And you you're already at this point that you've accepted it, and this is a different angle of writing about this. I'm not mad, I'm sad because it's ending, but I've accepted it, and I wanted to write about that feeling. And it's kind of mature in a way, because let's say in Lo que no te dije, maybe that Gale would write about that, but in a different angle of being a little mad and still, there's resentment. And this song is the opposite. Is like, we did our best and it's not working, so let's end it. And man, I wish I could know what's the science behind love and its consequences. That's, the translation of the last line in the chorus. And it started with the melody. It started with chords. I wrote it with my friends Joel Enriquez and Marcelo Rubio, who's an incredible writer and artist from Venezuela. And it was us three in the studio. Joel was on chords, and first thing that came to me was the chorus melody. And I'm like, oh, this hurts. I love it. Let's write this. And then we just started talking, and that's how this song was born.
For a lot of people that haven't been in the studio before, you say that after you came up with that initial melody, there's probably a connection to that melody where everybody in the room thought, wow, this is such a beautiful addition to these chords. From there, what was the discussion with the other songwriters in the room, and how would you describe the energy that flows between each person in the room?
Oh, I love it. It's different every time. For this song in particular, we were all in our feelings, and with that chorus melody, we were like, damn, like, oof, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it for a second. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about being in our feelings and literally ending something and how that feels. Let's go there. But in general, like in sessions, I feel like it's a very creative environment and hopefully a healthy, safe space where everyone, if you're working by yourself, you just have to like open that door to vulnerability and let yourself go there and listen to yourself and what you want to say, and don't be judgmental. With other people, like, don't be judgmental of your ideas. Just write them down, move forward, go ahead, make mistakes and fix it later or edit or not. But like, just let it out and then write another song or sit down with it again and edit. With other people, it's very interesting and I really like it because you are all there, hopefully, for with the same purpose. The purpose is writing a great song. So it's also good to be open, and it's also very good to listen. And because an idea can help you build an idea or
Mm-hmm.
another idea, and everyone is working together. Again, this is a good case scenario, right? So it's very ego aside. They're all there for the same purpose, and listening, not being afraid of saying anything. It's more like a judgment free zone slash creative brainstorm session. And hopefully that will lead and get you to a song.
You've written for really huge icons like Shakira and Christina Aguilera. And I would imagine being in those rooms with them would be kind of like, whoa, I'm in the room with Shakira and Christina Aguilera. Um, does it feel the same as in terms of approach and energy and all that stuff, like as you just described it with artists like that, or is there some kind of adjustment that you need to make?
If you know your role in the session, yes, it should be the same. Um, I try not to feel intimidated by no one. Like, you're
Hmm.
there for a reason. Everyone's there for a reason, and you should like just trust yourself and know that you have owned that place in that room. So no, I've never been like, let me see, like starstruck, for example. Those are two artists that I loved and has, I grew up listening to them and I admire them so much, and they're powerhouses in their own way and icons and such huge inspirations in my work and my essence as an artist, no? So I was like, oh my God, what's it gonna be? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna like pass out? But no, once I'm there, once I'm there, I'm like, there's a reason why I'm here. So let's go. I'm just gonna do my
Hmm.
best. And it kind of lowers the pressure when you understand and accept this. Like, we're just writing songs. It's fun. If we write a great song, that's great. If we don't, maybe we'll have another time and it's okay too. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. That kind of, it
Hmm.
makes the process a little easier. But of course, at first I was like, oh my God. And then instantly with Shakira I connected. We have a lot of things, like random things in common, like we have the same middle name and things like that, and we were like, oh, me too, oh, me too, ah. And then she invited me to her house in Barcelona when she lived there, and that's when we wrote Copa Vacía, Punteria, and Nassau, which we wrote in the distance. And with Cristina, for example, it was more like a camp in Miami, and we wrote a song. I was with Faith writing that day, actually. We wrote Brujeria. I also wrote Santo in the pandemic, and they loved that song. That was their first. We pitched that song, and they loved that song. That was the first song. And then they invited me to the camp. But then when I met her, and she's like, "Who's singing in the demo?" And I'm like, "Oh, me." And she's like, "You have a beautiful voice." And of course, I'm dying inside because I'm like, "You have a beautiful voice." You do, but thank you. But I said it, I'm like, thank you, you too. And inside, I'm like, you have no idea. I had posters of you in my room all over. But it's a beautiful full circle moment. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand your role and respect that and give yourself credit for that.